Boy, do these skulls creak. They creak, they squeak, they oolay. Just kidding, they don't do that. They would never do that. Alright, be gone, void stranger. We gotta play some freaking aria of Saria. I think there'll be some shrieking, maybe. Let's go out for shrieking tonight. The night is still young. It is the one time of the year it's actually kind of appropriate to stream Castlevania. Seasonally appropriate. That's right, it's Halloween. The year's 2035. What's good, gamers? I actually looked at my broadcast history. It's been longer than a month since I played this. Oops. Sorry to all of you who were like, when's Andy gonna stream Mario? It's been a month. I'm gonna die if I don't get my Castlevania randomized content. Although, to be fair, I did miss a couple more days than usual this past month between internet issues and Thanksgiving. I'm also not going to be streaming on Halloween night itself because I'll be busy. But that's a bridge we'll cross when we get there. Yeah, we'll play some randomizer. You know it, you love it. That's right, baby. It's creeping, creeping, creaking. Tsukihime. Play it. Tsukihime real. Play Tsukihime. Play Tsukihime. Bootleg copy of Tsukihime that just leaves the ending out. Alright. Let's hope for an early Black Panther as a Halloween treat. And no tricks. It's actually really nice out, like, weather-wise today. Probably gonna be one of the last really nice days of the year. Been really cool the past week, but then, like, the past few days has been really nice. I can get my walkies in. Although I like the really cool fall weather, too. It was beautiful the other day. I posted some pictures on... I was about to say co-host. That's dead. I was about to say Twitter. Not using that anymore. I posted some pictures on Blue Sky. Gotta get used to that now. Because the gradients, the colors at fall, oh man. You ever just go on a fall walk and it's just like idyllic? I saw a deer on my walk, it was great. It just is such a little treat. Like, I'm just walking on the trail, I hear some rustling beside me, I'm like, oh shit. So I take my earbuds out, I just see a little deer, it's just hanging out. Well, it wasn't really a little deer, it was kind of big. And it had the antlers. Didn't really get a great picture of it, I got like a really blurry picture of its butt walking away, but not really posting material, you know? Should probably quit that. Harbor of Fire. Yeah, they said they're not gonna add vampires to Vampire Survivors with the Castlevania DLC. Or at least it says still no vampires. Maybe this will finally be it. Maybe this will be the swan song. And it's funny they're doing a Castlevania DLC after the very early releases were basically just kind of like retraced Castlevania sprites. Right, it's time, chat. Get your Creaking Skull emotes if you got it. Creaking Skull. It's him. Punch. A lot of rotten meat. Yeah, I don't really need to save. Yeah, I guess. Actually, no, I probably don't really want the scarf because I got the gold ring. I should equip that. Start passively getting a little more income, hopefully. I need to equip flying armor too. Flying armor or one of my 4 Shadow Knight souls that I already have. Which is, weirdly enough, kind of a big jump in my DPS right now. At least for boss fights. Because against single targets, Shadow Knight's a little awkward to use, but against big targets like bosses, you can actually get some decent damage out of it. Not a lot, but you can get some. Push that bird so hard it explodes. I played some more of Monster Hunter Frontier, ZZ, Double Z, whatever it's called officially. Now that I'm at a point where I can actually, like, you know, I can start bringing an NPC partner in my catalog and quests a little smoother. I also think they did specifically make the Velocidrome fight. I think they made that one a lot easier than the other ones to kind of ease you in. Which explains why I had a hard time jumping right into Yankutku. As it turns out, you're not really meant to fight that guy with the basic starter hammer with only red sharpness, the one that bonks off everything. The guy with the reinforced head. I also mess around a little bit more with Lance now that I've got a good base to build off. It's weird. It's weird not having all the tools I had in, like, Rise and World. That's easily the hardest part about Frontier, I think, so far, is just the fact that I don't have all the tools I normally had. The ones that I'm used to. Because it's like, oh right, the power guard doesn't work the same way it does in the other games, and oh right, I don't have the shield bash I had in Rise. And then you eat a big hit. Alright, come on Soma, we can do this. We can do this. The Rathalos fight was a little nightmarish, not because it was hard, but because it just spent the entire fucking fight in the air. Just like every other attack, it would just be like, I'm gonna fly up for 10 seconds now. Wait, it's too early. Come on. Come on. I also definitely need to bring flash bombs for like any kind of flying wyvern because it just feels like this is pre like world nerf where they've actually just built up a resistance completely. Maybe I just leave this for later. It's clearly not a stair clip day. I went down too much. Oh, got one. Never mind. Oh. Okay, a little sequence break. That means we're either gonna get... Because that's technically out of logic. That means we're either gonna get Giant Bat, Hippogriff, potentially Black Panther, because I think that is considered in logic for double jump for getting it there. So we'll get some nice mobility fairly soon, I think. But getting double jump is also just really nice and smooth. I wonder if they ever updated Vito, or not Vito 2, Pontificator to properly show emotes and stuff. So that, I think it works for global emotes, but not for like individual channel emotes. I don't think they ever went and added that functionality. Ow. Oh no, the September emote didn't work either. Weird. I swear it worked with some emotes. Like, I swear I've seen some of them. To the point where I can start doing some one-shots. The Illuminati emote works, apparently. I wonder if they just did, like, a batch import of, like, all the existing emotes when they did this program and then never really touched it again. God, I don't even know if they had, like, emotes available to affiliates at that point. Yeah, the animated emotes I can understand wouldn't work, but... yeah, my guess is just it's whatever emotes they had at the time. Plants. Take that cell. Very standard seed to start off here. Like, I know they got rid of... what's it called? They got rid of some of the old emotes. These 2020 hindsight emotes? I don't know. It's like the Isaac emote Bible Thump, that got removed recently. I know they got rid of a couple of the other ones. Well, it uses, actually, yeah, it uses the Raptor PogChamp, which was definitely after. Like, that's a fairly recent change. Oh, Soma, you're everybody's little PogChamp. What is with all the rotten meat? I get it, it's Halloween, but there's so many bowls of spaghetti you can make me stick my hand into and tell me it's brains before I catch on. Not gonna work. Actually, I can actually get the items on the roof here. It's pretty rare. Is getting something stronger than an Akiri? It is. Osufune is nice just for the big hitbox, but I don't know if we're gonna get it. No, it doesn't do Bible Thump. I don't know, it's weird. I wonder if I have to do something on the client side, maybe. Like update an emote cache or something. Because yeah, all the third-party extensions have picked up Bible Thump. However, I will never install a third-party extension. There's one, like, really shitty emote, I don't remember which extension it was. I think it might have been Francophase Z, and it's just... the emote name was Knuckles from Knuckles featuring Knuckles the Echidna, and that was the entire emote name. So if anybody posted that, like, and you didn't have the extension installed, it just turned your chat into a wall of, like, just knuckles. Makes it unreadable. Actually, I'm gonna use Shadow Knight here. And that's the other thing, yeah, there's, like, very little moderation compared to Twitch, so it's just kind of like... Yeah, exactly, there's enough pay base. Again, I'm so fucking overseeing Pepe. You can use literally any emote. There are tens of thousands available to you now. And like, there's no defending it anymore either, because it's literally like, okay, either it's the racist version of the frog, or it is in defense of the guy who just straight up tried to turn it into a crypto grift. Tried to go all in on actually trying to sell his rare Pepes like fuck him. No, I have Fireflower Mario looking out his window. Don't have any extensions installed, so I have no idea what that is. Also, a lot of the chats that I'm just in, it's not really like huge emote spam culture, if that makes sense, I guess. Like most of the chats I hang out in, it's like people will mostly talk, and there might be a few emotes here and there, but it's not going to be like, you know, something funny and then it's just the screen scrolling for 2 minutes while everybody posts a lol emote. Ooh, sorry if I'm a little low energy. I woke up with a bit of a headache today. So I've mostly just been relaxing a little bit before streaming. Have not been doing my Castlevania randomizer hype-up exercises I normally do, which involve generating a seed and changing my stream title. Gang. Yeah, you gotta have a little yeehaw banks every now and then as a treat. Meowdy. Wouldn't mind a better bullet soul. I think they changed something with the way, like, Deadlock, like, the FPS stuff works, because I think you used to not be able to change your FPS values, and now you can. So I think before what was happening, it was running really badly for me, because I think it was always trying to run uncapped frame rate, which, like, my monitor doesn't go beyond 60 hertz anyways, so there's no real point in rendering that much. So it seems to run a little bit better. Like, it still does. I think that's just an optimization thing. Like, a lot of people find, even with more powerful hardware than me, the game tends to run worse the longer it's gone on. So I think it might just be they need to do more optimization on the back end. I'm also still not good at the game, so there's that, but at the very least I can't blame it on my FPS anymore. I don't even know if it's still beta. I think it's still technically, like, alpha. Because they're constantly changing stuff. Character assets, like, a lot of them are still placeholders or just completely unimplemented. I mean, they have public alphas. Some games do alpha. Just because it's available to the public doesn't mean it can't be an alpha. Black Panther? No. Because, like, I know they recently updated Yamano, so her lines are actually done by, like, a native Japanese speaker. Technically, Warframe is still in beta. There's Black Panther. I was gonna say, we have to get our movement ability soon, because otherwise the game would have required us to break logic, which shouldn't happen. I do hope they never change Lash's bio, though. Everybody else has these detailed things about, oh, they want to, you know, perform the ritual to save their ailing family, and then Jacob Lash is an asshole. That's it. End bio. Got it in 5 words. Tells you everything you need to know about the dude, what he stands for. He's an asshole. And I do enjoy the game, it's just I'm still kind of learning how to deal with a lot of stuff. Like, I tend to do really badly when people just dive me. I could go to the roof. I also tend to just kind of follow builds, which is probably fine for, like, you know, beginner play, but I'm not really making decisions based on my own merits. It's more just like, oh, well, the build says I do this now, so I do this now. One of those ghost puncher trap things in a room full of spectral dancers. Why? Why? Not even like the fluidity of builds, just like I tend to leave a lot of options on the table. Like, it turns out there have been an active item I could have used, or an ability I could have used, or something, and it's just kind of like processing the like information stack, basically. I would say it could be good to learn how to play just on your own. I thought I sold the fire armor for a second. I got real scared. Yeah, we'll sell the gold ring. Switch over to Satan's. Buy some heals too, I think. Buy some more ramen. Because Levitain, I could bring that all the way to endgame. So it's more going to be if I'm going to be running through under-leveled. I want to have some decent gear. I don't have need or anything like that, do I? No, I don't have any. I don't have any yellow souls right now, which is really strange. Nope, I don't want them to elaborate. Not everybody needs a tragic backstory. Some people are just assholes and want to be assholes in the pursuit of being bigger assholes. Your mind can complete the rest. Well, I mean, you don't even have to, like, jump on mic. You can literally just stay in chat the whole time. A lot of people, I find most people don't even bother with like the mic or anything like that. Like you might get some text messages every now and then, but there is also a report button, so you can just report people that are being shitty. Thankfully, that's one of the earlier things they added. They realized that even in an alpha MOBA game, there will still be some people being toxic. No, I get you. I get you. Like, obviously, if you're not feeling it, I can't really change the way you feel. That's not fair of me to try it, but... Damn, I filled it on cream sodas. We did have a very pleasant game last night. We just had a squad that was just like... You know, everybody was clearly just having a good time. People saying just stuff like, oh, nice play, blah, blah, blah. Oh, sorry, I did that, I overextended. It's just real nice. It was a pleasant game, which was a nice contrast to the guy we played with before, who was Sweato Maximo playing, like... He wanted us to be little units in an RTS. Like, he was just like, why aren't you contributing here? You need to be at this team fight. And like, dude, I'm on the other side of the map. I literally cannot be there. Like, go to ranked. If you want to sweat that hard. And I use the term sweat very loosely, because, like, I don't mind if people try hard to win a video game. That's fine. You're allowed to do that. But it's like when you're yelling at everybody that they're not coordinated and playing perfectly, like, jump on ranked. You were jumping in casual queue. You're not gonna get anything, homie. Jump on ranked and also get a squad, because clearly, like, you're expecting a lot of randos. Should have looked up the guy's profile to see if he, like, streamed or something. I would have loved to see his reactions if he was streaming that match. Yeah, when people refer to your Steam name, it's always funny. Hey, gay, you wanna swap? Gay, gay, gay. There's a 1 in 100 voice line. You group up with your teammates. The patron will just go, gay. Yeah, I haven't played Portrait myself in a minute. Oh, I thought I got the angle correct. You haven't played in Castlevanias? Perfect. You can play Arya. You can play the best one. I don't care as much for the classic style Castlevanias, they're a little too punishing for me. Like, it's not that they're bad games, it's just not something I want to kind of casually play, you know? I know they have that Haunted Castle remake in, like, the Dominus Collection. I don't know what that's like, though. Yeah, exactly. If you played a Metroid, you probably find to jump into any of the Vania Metroids. I don't have... Do I have Kicker? No. I think the biggest problem for me is Deadlock. I'm also importing a lot of legacy knowledge from Super Monday Night Combat, which is a similar game, but it's a very different game. Yeah, I saw the new speedrun tech is to be trans. Still gonna watch that video though. Yeah, it wasn't until Soten that they really had any kind of, like, Vania. I fucking love the Dark Souls 2 gender coffin. So many people jumping in be like, oh, weird. Giant coffin you can jump in. Hey, why am I a girl now? Someday somebody will invent the gender coffin. But you have to do the Dracula pose. You have to cross your arms over your chest. If you just, like, lie down and it doesn't count. Alright. Sleep mode. Let's do the entire chunk this time, because I forgot to do it. I just did half of this overhanging area last time. And it's where I left one of my items. Alright, I can just jump that. Pursuer, that's only the Scholar the first sin, right? Because I think the original release was just kind of there, just sitting on the beach, like you just had to get by one of the big ogre guys. Alright, well, we're set for weapons. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, the sneezing is happening. Help, computer. Of course it happens when I'm doing my running. Actually, where do I go from here? God. I just start sneezing for like 10 seconds and I forget where I have to go. I'm a little stuffed up today. I'm not sick, I think. I'm just a little congested. I guess let's go to Floating Gardens. I don't have a giant bat or anything like that, do I? No. Technically, this is out of logic. Oh, no. There we go. I'm not entirely sure. Did I skip anything? So far, the progression is pretty standard. I'm gonna play through the Dark Souls, like 2 and 3 again. Cause I finished 2. I don't remember if I finished the Scholar version of 2. I don't think I did. I finished the vanilla release. And then 3 I never finished. I gotta finish that at some point. Although I need to look into getting the Cinders mod working with the newer stuff. Like, I know it's technically not the original experience, but I just find Cinders a little more fun. You actually get to use magic and not have to do the Estus Flask rationing. Coffin might have been a way to redo your character rather than gender swap. I mean, not to be one of those guys who says it's probably really easy, but I feel like it'd probably just be easier to just pop up the character select screen, or the character creation screen again. I have that update? I don't know. Just remember, chat, gender has no bearing on ability. Or however it's worded in the games. Hey chat, what's your favorite gender? Mine's chocolate. I fucking love the Punch-Out Wii promo videos. I think somebody mentioned it's been the exact same amount of time between Punch-Out Wii and now as it has been between Punch-Out Wii and the original Punch-Out games. Which I don't like. But at the same time, I also kind of get it. Will this be the Punch-Out game that gets them cancelled? Are you still allowed to do, you know, country stereotypes as boxers? Boxers, what the fuck? Funniest thing about Punch-Out to me is they got rid of, like, pizza pasta. But they kept, like, almost all the other ones in. Pizza Pasta was a boxer from the original version of Punch-Out, the arcade one. I'll let you guess his nationality. That's right, he's Dutch. Gonna go offline on Steam because I see all the notifications popping up. Like, I'm fighting death, I can't be finding notifications. Okay, there we go. Oh hey, Armor of Water. I should probably save. I don't remember if I saved before the fight. Discord, it changed for me for a few days and then it went back to normal. It went, like, higher pitched for a bit and then it went back to the regular beep, so I don't know what's going on anymore. They're doing, like, a Halloween prank or something is the only guess I have. Or they're doing, like, A/B testing on which notification sound you prefer. So I really am a dead warrior, huh? Because I don't have any of, like, the big jumps. Like, I don't have hippogriff, so I can't go into the bonus area. This is gonna be the thing that finally marks Discord's downfall. Not trying to monetize too hard or anything like that. No, they're just gonna change the notification sound and everybody hates it. We changed our Discord ding noise and we lost $100 million. Oops. Here. I'm actually a little confused because I don't have Skulla, I don't have Undyne. I technically can't get to top floor. I don't have Galamoth, do I? No, I don't have Galamoth. I don't think I have Chrono Mage. I do not. I've done everything I can in Floating Garden and Clock. Technically, Floating Garden is actually out of logic. We did everything in Study. We went to the roof of the chapel. Oh, wait, did I not go into the roof in the opening area yet? I think I might have not gone up when I would go back and visit Mina and Hammer. Could see what he's got now, though. I don't think I have enough stuff I can sell to get Dracula's tunic, so I'm definitely not selling that. Leave Solution staying with me today. These are not really worth hanging on to now that I have Leave Solution. One thing I really need is Mistletoe, or Levitain, I should say. It was what? Okay, we got it. I'll just wear that to endgame and we've got enough healing items. Did I ever go up here? That would probably do it. Yeah, that was, I was gonna say. Has to be something like either Giant Bat or Undyne. So we're going to top floor, I guess. Which would normally be pretty scary, but we've got some nice gear. Still a little under-leveled for it, but I think we'll be fine. I can also do the ceiling check between servants' quarters. I could work back from the top floor and grab that real quick. We'll do the top floor run real quick though, because there's a lot of checks up there. As long as I'm fairly careful, I should be alright. So yeah, without either Giant Bat or Hippogriff, you can't get up here. I don't know. Oh right, it's R. I'm pressing L like I'm playing Ass Libra. This is an Ass Libra. Play Ass Libra. Oh no, wait, I'm gonna need the thing again, damn it. Because by this point you're supposed to have Hippogriff, so they're just expecting you to constantly jump. But this works too. Actually no, you get Hippogriff here in vanilla, I think. Pretty sure you do. Okay, there's the kick. Which would have been useful earlier, but now that we have Black Panther, or not Black Panther, Giant Bat, it's kind of obsoleted. Ow. Assholes. Douchebags. I'm gonna play God Hand again. The biggest problem when I played God Hand was that I kind of looked up all the best strategies before actually playing it for myself, so I kind of like know a lot of the good strats. I wonder if any new tech has been discovered in the, God. It's gotta be like almost 20 years since that game came out, isn't it? God Hand must have been like 2005, 2006, yeah? maybe 2007. Because I know I first played it in like 2007 or 2008. When I went through my PS2 renaissance, because I finally got a PS2 of my own. I got a lot of Sony consoles really late in the game. Like, I got my first PS1 in 2001, I think. And then PS2 I got in like 2008. PS3 I skipped entirely. PS4 I got basically to play Persona 5 when that came out, so that was probably like 2017? And then PS5 I don't really have any interest in right now. But Andy, they're releasing the PS5 Pro. That's great, it still ain't got no games. Actually, that's not true, they have Astrobot. I know. Okay, I guess we're done with top floor. Ow. Honestly, consoles in general, I just have been kind of over for a bit. Do I want to go... Just debating if I want to go from Clock Tower? They don't actually have Undying, or Skulla, so I can't go underwater. So I was going to say, if I go from the Clock Tower, I could do the little bonus rooms there. I think it's better if we just take this warp instead. Yeah, we gotta check the ceiling in here. The problem with, like, PS5, I don't like playing a lot of games on console. Because, like, a lot of times if you play something on PC, you have the option to either play controller or keyboard and mouse, and for a lot of games, keyboard and mouse is just a lot more comfy. For me, at least. Like, if I want to play any kind of shooter or, like, certain types of, like, RPGs are just so much better with keyboard and mouse. Like, if I want to play Grim Dawn or Last Epoch. Apparently Frank... Okay. I mean, I know he's been doing racing for a bit, but I'm kind of out of nowhere, I guess. Sure, good for him. Also, the other problem with PS5 is that a lot of the games are just multi-platform these days. Like either multi-platform or just like PC exclusive. Or otherwise will just get worse because you can't really upgrade a PS5. Like you can get a Pro and that's basically it. It's still very funny to me that they thought Cyberpunk could run on a PS4. Like, oh yeah, no, this is... We're gonna target the previous generation, so everybody can play a decent experience. No. I don't know if the updates they've done to it have changed that at all, but... Yeah, there's no fucking way the PS4 was running Cyberpunk at an acceptable frame rate. Okay, I was gonna say, this has to be Skulla soon. Yeah, I guess it is a CD player. Where you can play, like, movies. God, I remember when the PS2 came out, and it turns out that a lot of people bought it just to have a DVD player. This is such a weird seed, like, that's... We have 5 yellow souls by the time we're in Reservoir. But then we've also got Cleave, Salish, and Dracula's Tunic. And then PS3 was the first a lot of people's first Blu-ray player. Yeah, Dreamcast. Well, the Dreamcast, you could pirate games very easily. As it turns out, it was comically simple to just burn a disc and have a game to play. It was right when, like, everybody kind of started having cable modems. Like, it started becoming commonplace as opposed to 56K. So all you needed to know was one person with a good connection and access to all the burned CDs. It made piracy very easy. I could be watching Blu-rays on my PS4, but I don't know, I don't really watch a lot of movies on discs these days. The biggest problem is the space. Like, once you buy a movie, it has to take up space. It's not to say that digital copies of movies and whatnot don't come with their own set of problems, but at the very least, if I want to, if I want to have like 50 movies, I don't have to have space to store those 50 movies after the fact, you know? Whip sword. Still remember the very first DVD I watched was, I think it was either Mission to Mars or Hollow Man. I want to say it was Hollow Man. I remember my dad's laptop had a DVD player. I was like, oh shit, we can watch movies on a computer now. Look, it was novel at the time, alright? Bonking skill. Ooh. Little Muramasa. That's good dubs. Ah. I should probably heal, actually. We've got plenty of healing items. I don't even say what's good anymore, I just go, what's good? Or what's bad. Saying what's good is implying that there's good stuff going on. What's bad? Sounds like some really shitty greeting from like a 90s movie. It's like, no, we say what's bad because bad means good. I'm trying to teach the Terminator how to talk. Red Crow. I think what's sick is too far. I think that'd be trying too hard. Ooh, free demon mail. Actually, I forgot I can just farm this guy over and over rather than having to eat a consumable item. Try that, please. Okay, Muramasa. Oh, we don't actually have, we have Manticore, we don't have, Undyne, though. That's weird. Unless it wants to show up right here? No. Apparently that's not actually latkes in the Japanese version, the potato pancakes. I think it's like okonomiyaki or something. I remember looking up a picture of it, and it doesn't look like... It's probably really nice, it just does not look great from the photo that was on Wikipedia. I'm not fighting it, I'm not fighting it. Certain foods have that, you know, god-awful look, but are still delicious. Like when I went to visit my friend in Nova Scotia a few years back, we had rappy pie, which is... It looks like you almost kind of barfed on a plate, but it's actually really nice. The best way I could describe it, it's almost kind of like... It's almost kind of like chicken soup in a weird way, but it's like more solid. I don't know. Kind of like chicken soupy, mashed potato-esque consistency. It's hard to explain, but you look up a picture of it, it's probably not going to look great, but it is actually quite nice. Let's see. I just need one more book. When I say rappy pie, I don't mean rappy like the PSO rappies. It is an Acadian dish. It's ugly delicious. It's an important reminder that it doesn't have to look, you know, like a little artful drizzle of sauce on a pure white plate with like 3 artfully placed sprigs of stuff. I don't know. Honestly, that was kind of one of my bigger complaints about Season 3 of The Bear. It was just... I don't know how many shots they have of Carmine artfully placing things on plates with tweezers, but there's a lot of them. Yeah, poutine is one of those things that, like, probably does not look super appetizing, but as it turns out, the combination of french fries and gravy and cheese curds is fucking delicious. It's just one of those things I've internalized as normal for having it for so long. Nice. Let's see, was it worth doing this? Tear of Blood, not really. Might be a soul that I need, because I don't have the red book yet. God, I'm still using... I could probably switch over to, like... Riot or something. Winged Skeleton is fine for early game. Doesn't really hold up for late game. Oh fuck, I want a poutine now. Damn you, chat. Making me want to eat food. It's also not a particularly healthy food for you, because, you know, it's french fries and gravy and cheese curds. Something you want to eat in moderation, but... Thanksgiving was last week. I haven't pigged out in a minute. Basically been working through old Thanksgiving leftovers the past week. Roll turkey, stuffing, mashies. You'd think you'd get tired of it, but nope, you just have it whenever you feel like it. Make it in a sandwich, make it a soup. Maybe not the mashed potatoes or the stuffing in the soup, but the world's your oyster. Turkey's a very versatile meat. Doesn't damage thing through, honestly. Because I know American Thanksgiving, that's coming up. Unfortunately, that's the one downside for Canadian Thanksgiving. Like, yeah, you get into October, but then it means, like, as soon as Halloween is over, that's when all the Christmas stuff starts, and that's a little too early for me. Like, at least wait until end of November. At the very least, like, Americans, you have the buffer of Thanksgiving being in the way of it's during November. There's unlimited cheese. What a weird placement. Question is, do I want to go back to Forbidden Area for that? I didn't get the warp, did I? No, I didn't. No, I did not. Creakinger skull. My barometer for stuff is like when I start hearing Christmas music on the radio and all that, because we don't really have any major Christmas. Like, I'm sure there are some stores that you could, you know, buy some Christmas stuff here and there, but it's not like, it's not pervading everything, you know. Tis not the season yet, but as soon as November 1st rolls around, tis will be the season. You got the nog out already? What the fuck? That's fucked up. Like, I would absolutely fuck with some nog any time of the year, but if it's like specifically the festive themed nog with, you know, all the Christmas stuff, yeah, it's a little early. I might have to get some nog early this year. Does Australia do nog? We got any Australians in chat that can weigh in whether nog is a known quantity? We'll have to get some beforehand. Because I'm gonna be missing, like, December just isn't going to be happening for the most part. It's basically going to be like, I think I leave pretty early in December, so I'm not going to be able to nog it up. So in Australia, like, they don't do Thanksgiving and stuff, so my brother, like, he's originally from Canada, so it's a little bit of a bummer for him when it's just like they have to do something themselves. Okay, there's the book. Okay, so this is... this game is quite terrifying despite... Oh god, we're gonna have to... Oh, it's got Yule in the name. Yeah, that would do it. I'm gonna open up my Monster Finder. Gonna get a little crispy for a second. This demon is... Okay, that's Tiny Devil. This is Allura Une. And this one is Demon Lord? Archdemon. So, Tiny Devil. Got that. Allura Une, I think we picked that up. And then Archdemon, yeah, we're good. We're in go mode. We are gravy. We don't have to fight Balor, we just go right there. Honestly, I think I prefer non-alcoholic eggnog. Like, maybe I just have not had a good nog with alcohol in it, but... At least all the... I'm sure it's because, you know, it's... Oh, you're buying pre-made alcoholic eggnog. Of course it's not going to be good. I'm going to try doing my own at some point. Okay, top floor. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother going for the demon mail, honestly. It'd be nice, but this far and probably not required. Plus we have enough healing items, we can tank most of our hits. Eggnog's another one of those things that's like dangerously easy to just enjoy, and then it turns out, oops, that thing is really, really high in calories and fats and sugars. Ready autocorrects. We're gonna have backdash cancel. Alright, meatball phase. Not gonna use the gun here because I have Cleave Salish. I got plenty of strong options to deal with him. Alright, Tiny Devil. Rune. And Archdemon. How did you come to possess those powers on Dracula merch? Fetch. Alright, let's get Dryad, I guess. Manticore can stay, and then Archdemon's honestly not bad because I can just tank hits to get some health back, or get some MP back. Actually a really good MP heal too. I feel like Soma would be scared of having sex. I don't know that he would ever have a kid. Dracula will never fuck the management. Alright. Beeline directly to go fight Julius. Still not sure if I will be able to stream during, like, the Christmas... Sorry. So, like, Dracula himself, he got to fuck one time, but that's it. Soma might have Dracula's powers and be the reincarnation, but it's not him, so it doesn't count. Just thinking of Dracula doing that "I'm killing my boy" scene in every single timeline now. Becomes the running bit in Castlevania, the TV series. So we need Leviathan here. And then honestly, Archdemon, Black Panther, or not Black Panther, Manticore is probably just fine for this fight. We can just intentionally take some hits. Don't do that, though. Alright, hit me. Thank you. Because, like, Archdemon is a really, really good MP refill, as it turns out. And for souls like, you know, Manticore and all that. It's quite good to just get all your blood back. Ow. Okay, there's item crash. I don't know why my Stream Deck software, like, it freezes, if that makes sense. Like, the Stream Deck itself is still on, I see the buttons, but I press the buttons and nothing happens, like I have to restart it. I don't know why that happens, it's kind of annoying. So I wanted to play the Ule sound effect there, but... Of course, that's when it froze, so I don't know what's going on with that. Tried running updates on it, but I don't know, it just happens. If anybody knows why that happens, I'd love to hear it. Alright, switch back to Cleave Salish. Thought I heard somebody shuffling snow outside, like it sounded like somebody scraping the shovel, and I realized, no, there's no way. It is physically impossible today. Unless I have been teleported to Antarctica, which... very, very unlikely. But no. Just somebody scraping something outside. And outdoor scraping is perfectly safe. Nothing to be alarmed about. Actually, sometimes at night I'll get to hear owls, which is really nice. I know how to really... I'm not going to try and do the noise because it'll just sound really weird, but... I looked it up, and apparently it is an owl's cry, which is a pleasant thing to hear at nighttime. Not this time, Satan. I get tricked by that hallway every single time I do this, not today. I'm a new man. Okay. Don't need Skull. I'll probably just run Black Panther, get Manticore, and just damage tank, do a billion damage, and win. I gotta remember to do at least one more of these streams before I go. Should be pretty easy to do. It'll be like November, about there, in November. Because I might be able to stream when I'm on vacation, I'm not entirely sure. So I don't want to completely just be gone for a month, like that'd be kind of rough, but at the same time it is, you know. It's Australian internet, I don't know how good the connection is over there and how well I can stream with it. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, right, the blue one is my transformation, so I was about to try and Manticore. Does not work. Alright. Thanks for the damage. Honestly, I could probably even just focus down the core. Like, 60 damage to the core is not terrible. I should probably heal first, though. Could actually try and get all the eyes and actually do triple digit. That's a little overkill. Ooh, taking damage. I'm taking a lot of damage. Realistically, any hit from Chaos will just be a full MP refill. That's how quickly I'm moving through the game. Nice. Oh no, I reset it. I hit the reset timer hotkey instead of the stop timer. Oops. That's right, 0 seconds, new record. No, it definitely wasn't like a... Best time was like, what, 110, 115 around there? You can look at the tapes if you really care that much. Oh, bruv, you got some sausages, bruv? Go so far as to call them bangers? Is that what a banger is? Is that the big sausage just a banger? Banger alert? Got any mash? You got mash, bruv. Bruv moment. Anyways, let's do another seed. 9-2. Hey, look, my timer's already reset. That's so convenient for me. So it's... Okay, it's 1 to end the timer, not 3. 3 is my reset time hotkey. Let me also restart my Stream Deck software, because apparently that just crashed. I don't know why. Kind of annoying. I don't think it's like a power consumption thing, because like this is all being done on the computer. This is the software itself crashing. Or freezing up or whatever. But I want to be able to do... Well, as soon as it loads up anyways. I want to be able to do stuff like this. Just be like, hey Julius, say the line. But I can't do that if the damn thing freezes up. I might have to just try like a completely fresh install, because I remember, I think the first version that I installed, it mentioned, I think I remember reading after the fact that there was a issue in the patch notes where the updater wouldn't correctly update. No, it's not a Twitch thing. Or do you mean Twitch is just having a time right now? In which case, possible. Oh, did you type the word Mario? Oh, you didn't? Damn. I mean, let me send a test on my end. You know, like, I'm seeing messages from other people, it's just... weird. I wonder if that might be something on your end? Because, yeah, people are sending messages, I'm reading it. I'm not getting any drop frames on Twitch, so... It's internet, it don't gotta make sense. It don't gotta make sense, bruv. Rubbing skull. Yeah, it feels like every other week Twitch has some kind of weird issue. Really hoping for that room 1 cleave Salish again. There's actually not bad. Maneater, on the other hand, quite bad. What are you? Waiter, there's a fly in my manga. I'd love to go on that website and just show off all the stupid ASCII art and messages, but problem is there's a lot of slurs. This website was something that was made probably over the course of like the late 90s to 2000s, so a lot of casual racism and slurs in there. If you ever wonder why I always say there's a fly in my manga, it's because there's just one site that has a bunch of ASCII art with text on it. And one of them is just this random ASCII art of a book that just yells in all caps, "Waiter, there's a fly in my manga!" And I don't know why that one stuck with me so much, but... Alright, we don't have actually good damage anymore. I'm also debating if I want to, like, get on building a new computer before or after I come back from my trip. It's like, I almost feel in a weird way it might be better to do it after. Because I'll have more options to see, like, what prices are on things, rather than just buying it at around, you know, Black Friday, thereabouts. Come on. Gee. I keep trying to go in here and then realizing, alright, I don't have to save anymore, I did that already. I have the save file enabled to do the sleep trick if need be. Ooh. Just like that. Nice little tall hammer. Very slow attack, but very high damage, which I think is worth it this early on. I get a backdash cancel, that's excellent. Black Panther? Damn. Damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Still waiting on Fresh Prince 3 Part 2 to come out. Videos have irreversibly altered my vocabulary. Just cannot hear the word Jeffrey anymore, or the name Jeffrey, I should say. You find Jeffrey, and you find Jeffrey, and you find Jeffrey, and you find Jeffrey, and you find Jeffrey. You find Jeffrey. I probably do want to use the black belt or the flame necklace. Because we're not going to be doing a lot of magic damage right now. Skullmillione, I think, does decent damage, but it's very short range. Oh, backdash would be so nice right now. Tall Hammer is one of those weapons that I generally don't go for. There are better options, but this early on, when it's either this or the basic knife, yeah, you take this. Actually, you know what? I think I can get that because I have Altair. Altair. Shoot me, go through it. Yo, let's go. I don't have to do the stair trick this time. Broadsword, but still. Oh, come on. There's 1 pixel off. Any kind of, like, armor enemy, like the axe armor, bomb armor, whatever, they take a lot of bonus damage from lightning, which the Tall Hammer is. And it hits multiple times, you're only seeing the 1 instance of damage because that's all you need to kill one of these guys. We're gonna absolutely melt the Great Armor boss once we get there. Nice. Going back to a previous talk, talking about Deadlock again, it's like... It also feels like everybody just kind of played it non-stop for a month and became very good at the game. And I didn't really play it nearly as much. I played like a couple of hours here and there, tried a couple of bot matches. Everybody's that hard up for new MOBA. That's true. That's why they call it a backdash, you're right. If you read the developer interviews on the wiki. They translated the interviews from Japanese. That is exactly what it says, word for word. And you should definitely not look this up and confirm this for yourself. Because it's all true, and I'm telling you it's true. And if somebody on the internet tells you it's true, well, it's true. Yeah, vampires can't run. They can only backdash. That's why Soma needs Black Panther to run, because he's actually just using the power of a monster. For the record, he's not running right now, he's strutting. He's a power walk. Ew. Oh, I didn't even have slide, right? Can't do that. Then I've also got the controller that y'all generously provided for me. That should be coming soon, so I want to do more fighting games with that now that I have a D-pad that's not bad on diagonals. I would like to kind of check out Grand Blue again and see what that's like now. If Nier is still a fucking nightmare to deal with. I think they're also adding Vikala pretty soon. Hopefully she will not be an oppressive nightmare. Fighting games are hard to balance, man. We want at least, like, you know, 16 characters in a video game that are all completely unique and different, and are all perfectly balanced. Alright, I have Hippogriff. I forgot I can just do this. And it turns out with every character you add, it makes it even harder. This is why asymmetrical games are very difficult. God, I haven't touched Dead by Daylight, thinking about that in years. What are the balance like in that game now? So I think around the time I stopped playing, that was right around the time they kind of... They fixed it so barbecue and chili wasn't just required to level up on killers anymore. Barbecue and chili being a perk in that game that allowed you to get extra experience, basically, for doing a match, for like getting hooks in a match, which was what you were doing anyways, so you basically just got bonus experience for not having to do anything at all, for doing the thing you already did. And the perk itself was pretty solid too. Like, I think it reveals... I think when you hook somebody, it revealed everybody on the map that wasn't in the locker already. But then they also added a bunch of other features, like apparently there's like a lot of anti-camping tech now, so face camping isn't nearly as effective as it used to be. Which, like, I never really did face camping, but it's good that they reined that in, because that's like the least fun way to play the game. Like, yes, you can almost guarantee a kill, but it really, really sucks both for yourself and for the person you're playing against. Just be willing to hold the entire game hostage for one player in exchange for everybody else getting a free win. Of course, people will still complain that you're face camping, even if it just so happens that, you know, somebody else is going for the obvious save and you're going to intercept them going for an obvious save. I've always said I would love to see a lot of the Dead by Daylight player base play fighting games. There's a lot of tactics that they say, like, oh, it's cheap, you're being shitty, you're tunneling, like, my dude, you need to play some fighting games. You need to get... you need to have some pressure applied to you. Honestly, being Halloween, I probably should try a little bit of Dead by Daylight, see what it's like now. Yeah, you're block spamming. Stop block spamming. Because that's the thing, it's never that the other person is better than you, it's always that there's some reason for them losing that isn't their fault. You're either using an overpowered ability, or you're using an overpowered character, or you were using a tactic that's an exploit, or it's cheap. I'm blocking and you threw me. You're not supposed to be able to beat my block. That's cheating. Yeah, that Dragon Punch move is completely invincible on Wake Up. It's so cheap. And it hits an anti-air? Why would you never stop using that? Oh, I wish I had Black Panther so badly here. Honestly, I might want to switch over to Kunitsuna. Because this one I can at least jump cancel, it's not quite as strong as Tall Hammer. I'll probably switch back to that for the Great Armor fight. Did somebody say Ule? Double jump isn't, like, it's still good, it's still just not, like, incredibly useful. I already had Hippogriff. Slide. $1,000, please. I just slided, which meant you have to give me $1,000. I just slid, not slided. I'm also kind of curious what Strive is like now. I haven't messed around when they, like... I think it was shortly before they added the Wild Assault stuff. When I took a break from it. Happy Chaos was very much still overpowered as hell. Bird. Street Fighter 6 looks cool as well, but I've never really felt like as much of a drive to get into that. But this is why I use Tall Hammer against any kind of armor enemies, by the way. Triple digit damage at level 7. Actually, do I have any? Oh no, I want to keep Wooden Golem, I think. Intelligent Soul is not bad, it's just Emptied Recovery is such a powerful ability. Especially in this patch where the Intelligence stat actually works correctly. You abandon your backdashing boy. You abandoned Peanut Butter Gamer. So fucking can't believe it turns into Peanut Butter Gamer in this special mode. I haven't really seen a lot of people talk about Abba. Is she, like, really powerful, or is she just kind of there? Not, like, overpowered, but not weak. I'm holding out hope for justice. I don't know that we're gonna get one. Because as far as the story is concerned, justice is long, you know, dead and gone, but it'd be cool. I want to lock people down with nukes again, goddammit. It feels like she might be just, like, too much of a zoner. It feels like Strive's a little less zoning-friendly. Like, you still have projectile-based characters, obviously, but it's not nearly as, you know, as oppressive as, you know, like Venom, Justice nukes. Like story-wise, yes, she should be done, but just, come on, she fell in a parallel universe or something. I'll switch back to Peninsula now. It's a video game, it ain't gotta make sense. Asuka had reached into his magic cube and made another justice that won't kill the entire universe, that just wants to fight. And doesn't have Saul's wife inside of her. Or isn't Saul's wife, I should say. Did I check the ceiling in the other room? I did not. $1, please. Yeah, that's right, they're adding Lucy as a crossover. I forgot about that. What a weird pick. I heard the series was good for Edge Runners. I just had no interest in watching it, really. That's right, it's the next collab character. It's gonna be Shovel Knight again, baby. 10 more years. Honestly, I'm trying to think of, like, other, like, third-party characters that would really fit the style of Guilty Gear. And I know this is, you know, possibly one of the most useless discussions, because I have no real bearing on what actually happens, but it's fun to speculate. Honestly, I could see, like, a Grand Blue crossover. Like, Grand Blue has a billion characters that have probably never been touched. Like, there's that one character that is just the little chef lady, whatever her name was, who just has Cliff's knife. You could just bring her back and be like, who's Cliff? I just like this big knife. It's good for cooking. Alright, do I actually want to use Bird Gang, maybe? Actually, are there any good weapons I can maybe trade Tall Hammer for? Uzumaki tie-in, yes. All 3 frames of animation of it. God, I feel bad for all the people who are hoping for a good Uzumaki anime. The thing is, for Grand Blue, I'd want, if they did do like a Grand Blue collab, I would want like a really out there character. Not like one of the popular ones, or not one that's already in the other game, but just like one of the, just like, nobody likes this character? Hello? Because they got some weird picks for the fighting game. They got like, what's his name? The floating eternal dude, I don't remember his name, Onrei? Whatever his name is. Like, not one of the more popular ones, to be sure. Like, you'd figure of the Eternals it'd be like, well, they have Seox in the later one, but you'd figure like Seofan. Oh god, what's going on? Yeah, for Harvins, it's like, you basically have to have an excuse for them to be tall in some way. So for, like, Charlotta, her crown counts as a hitbox, and then for Onrei, he's floating. God, is my computer updating some shit? Probably is. Saw my frame rate start to hitch up. because in Grand Blue proper, like, Siofon is the most powerful and the most important because he's an actual, like, he is the raid boss. Like, that is kind of, he has more of a presence beyond the Eternal story themselves. No, you can absolutely hit a character that would just be immune to lows would easily just be like top tier free. Oh, I haven't done study yet. Dance hall. What if we just had a character that did not have to deal with half of the mix in the game, basically? Yeah, it'd be cool to see them bring back more of the Guilty Gear 2 characters. Because the entire reason that Guilty Gear 2 had so many weird, like, non-canon characters was that they only really had the rights for Sol and Kai. And everybody else was just, like, not in the rights for ArcSys to use at the time, so it was like they had Dizzy, but they never called her Dizzy. She was always the Lady of the Lake, and I don't think they ever, like, directly showed her. Yeah, Rao, who cannot block low because a king will never kneel. Which also makes him one of the worst characters in the game. Because he can't block low. He cannot go low at all, which means that any lows will hit him. I would want, like, a really weird deep-cut character from, like, fucking Waku Waku Astra Superstars. Like, what's her name? Bring in Tessa from Red Earth. Jive vacuum, not bad at all. Ah, we got the stinky tunnel. Honestly, a JoJo character would be pretty cool, actually. As somebody who has, you know, no real stake in JoJo, has never really watched it or read it, I think a JoJo character would be a good fit. They bring in Kakyoin from Heritage from the future, but intentionally make him low tier. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're throwing out all the never gonna happen picks. I want Gray from Void Stranger. She's canonically good at fighting. She can absolutely throw down. The question is, would they actually give her, like, a proper skin tone and palette, or would she just be, like, monochrome? Would they maintain the aesthetic? Wow, ArcSys is so lazy they're just releasing characters without colors anymore. Uchinoko real. On the subject of fighting games, apparently they recently discovered a tape that Data East was sending out to, like, media outlets to kind of defend themselves against the allegation that Fighter's History was a copy of Street Fighter. it's very good just seeing somebody like matter-of-factly describe Guile as an American soldier. He's wearing camo pants and an American like flag tattoo. I mean, they're clearly cherry picking some things. Like there's the part where they go over the character that has similarities to Guile allegedly, and like a lot of it, like it makes sense. But then you've got like they're just completely ignoring the fact that he's basically throwing out sonic booms, like the little spinning, whirling projectile like that. One thing I do appreciate that is that the presenter lady is actually pronouncing the names correctly. She's not saying Rue combo, she's going to be it. I should probably heal. I never really looked too much into like the Fighter's History Street Fighter lawsuit. Not exactly sure how it ended, but... Yeah, no, apparently there is a second part where they go over the special moves specifically, but that has not yet been discovered. I love coverage of like old fighting games and stuff. Just back before anybody knew anything. The one combo video, like the one strategy guide for Street Fighter 2 that just has like one guy doing an accent very poorly for all the characters. I think it was like the Blanca voice that was just like one of the worst. Yeah, the one with the Rue combos. Capcom lost the case. Oh, nice. Because I was gonna say, Street Fighter itself kind of cribbed really, really hard from other things. Like, M. Bison is basically... like, the design is kind of taken verbatim from a manga I can't recall the name of. Slot, right? Yes. I don't think it's Great Teacher Onizuka. I think it's something else. I mean, JoJo's references are kind of free. That's like your free space on your bingo. A little bit of an upgrade. I agree, it is a terrible one. You're so right. That's a Mimic. You can tell it's a Mimic because it has a stinky colored bag. Is that the famous blade known as Graham? Well, they did have the Street Fighter movie game, the one that was based on the live-action movie, and Jean-Claude Van Damme was digitized, so you can technically play it. You can technically play as Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile in Street Fighter. I'm not close enough for the double hit. There we go. Guardmail, protect me. Ah. I gotta watch the Street Fighter movie again. Yeah, there's a real art to, like, insert credit noises. I feel like what's it called? Air Guys. I feel like the menu selection noise deserves an honorary place there in like the tier list. I think the one that's burned into my brain is original MVC. Just playing it on an emulator, just jammed the insert coin button because I didn't remember how to set up free play. So you just hear, let's go crazy, let's go crazy, let's go crazy! And as soon as somebody presses any button in Air Guys on the menu, everybody knows you're playing Air Guys. The entire room turns to look at you as soon as they hear Pew! I'm gonna add that to my soundboard, actually. So I have some fighting game noises on my soundboard here. I got like...
That's what we like to call big damage.
Because you gotta have that. And of course...
Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round.
This battle is about to explode.
I don't know why that specific voice clip is much higher quality than the other ones. Maybe the other ones have to be loaded during the fight, so they're lower quality. I don't know. And of course...
That is bullshit!
Haven't really gotten much of a chance to use that one, but it's there. It's on deck. It does sound like he kind of just spits at the end. That is bullshit.
That is bullshit!
I know it's because he has, you know, he's about to say blazing, but... Anytime, chum. Alright. I think we go to Floating Gardens now. How do I feel about Vampire? I mean, it makes sense. Like, it's the most obvious collab. Plus, they already did Contra, so they already got that, that Konami relationship going now. Like, hey, we're sorry about, maybe redrawing and tracing for some of your sprites in the very early releases of the game. Also, I'm gonna be honest. It might actually be one of the best ways to get eyes on the Castlevania series. Because, like, Dead Cells getting Castlevania collab, that's cool. Dead Cells is moderately popular, but not nearly as much as Vampire Survivors, I think. It does feel like Konami has been trying a little bit more to, like, actually get back into doing stuff. It's just that it's still kind of like they're taking very baby steps here and there. Like, I don't think they're quite ready to do a new Castlevania on their own yet because it's a little tricky without Iga. Like, you'd have to have a really, really good developer. Or development team, I guess. I don't know if Konami still has a lot of the, Yeah, he's working on, Bloodstained 2, I believe. Because that's the thing, yeah, a lot of it's just been kind of like collabs here and there, like they're putting Castlevania out, the name itself, but in terms of, like, actual Castlevania games, we got, like, what, Grimoire of Sorrow? Grimoire of Souls, whatever it's called. Yeah, I don't think they've announced anything about Bloodstained 2 yet, it's just that they are working on it. Hey Konami, you wanna get me to buy a Castlevania game? Do a port of Harmony of Sorrow, or Harmony of Despair, I should say. I don't know why I want to play that game so badly, but I want to, and it's locked on the Xbox 360 right now. Just give it, like, modern port, make it work with Steam. Maybe add a little bit of new content here and there, you know, and add in all the DLC as base. Please don't try and package all the DLC you sold for the original game again. Nobody's gonna fall for it. You're not gonna sell a 15-year-old game at full price and then charge DLC for it as well. Because the idea of just exploring a big castle with my homies, like one big level, is pretty cool. New gets a Fumaden. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I did enjoy the new one, like the roguelike. Yeah, I don't see Kojima going back. Konami and Iga, I feel like he's very, very firmly in his niche. Like, he's already got the established game. It's not like he's taking a risk on it. He has sold multiple Bloodstains that have been pretty solid. There's Skulla. Kojima just wants to hang out with his celebrity friends. He just wants to pal around with Norman Reedus and watch movies all day. And make Death Stranding too. Is he in Cyberpunk? 40-minute Black Panther is never the best, but at least we got one. Because it is possible to have a no Black Panther seed, and it hurts me a little bit every time it happens. Little cameo in the first heist mission. I never played Cyberpunk 2077. I knew that the hype machine before the game came out was way too fucking strong, and it turns out I was very right. Apparently it's a lot better now, but still. Oh no, wait, Bifron is the one that goes over Flora, and it's not great. So I'll just stick to Altair. I know if it's in Control, I never played that. A lot of the games that I've played are kind of just dependent on whether or not my computer can run them, and a lot of these games are not runnable by my poor little 2012 PC. Yeah, that was the other thing. The game itself was a wreck, but like just every other fucking day on Reddit, it was like, oh my god, they're gonna have Keanu Reeves in this game. Oh my god, it's gonna be the best video game ever. Yeah, like, I think it was it the first time Sony just outright said, you can get a refund for this game for PSN? Because they basically just flat out lied to people about the way the game was going to perform on older consoles. What am I even using in my ring slot right now? Let's switch that out. But yeah, I'm not in any rush to play that. One Skulla, please. Huge game in terms of like file size, or huge game in terms of like playtime? File size and playtime. That's one of the things I don't like about modern games. Like, hard drive space, yes, it is cheaper now, but it's getting, like, kind of ridiculous with some games. Rune Ring. Wait, what did I have before? That was the Rare Ring or the Rune Ring? everything is so fucking huge now. Honestly, 80 gigs is... it's a lot, but it's not, like, the worst I've ever seen. I think it's like Call of Duty is the worst offender right now. I'm gonna go from here. Yeah, console games, like, just... That's kind of the big problem, is a lot of them are just, you have to... You know, you hope that they're optimized because everything has to be installed to your hard drive basically these days. But yeah, Call of Duty is like hundreds and hundreds of gigs. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I think we go down this way now. Because that's one of the biggest problems is like they don't do individual releases, or it's like it doesn't just install the things that you need. Like if you're going to be running the game at, you know, 1080p, it's still going to install the 4K textures and all that stuff. And yeah, all the DLC that you're not going to play as, it still has to be added to your game because otherwise there's issues with compatibility when you play against other people or whatever. We all laughed at mega textures, but it turns out that was the future. They were just the first. They're fixing a ton of... Are they fixing the 300 gigabyte file size, or is that still going to be a thing? It'll actually be modular? Really? That's wild. I don't think I've really played like a proper AAA game in a long time. Yeah, unironically, that is one of the nice things about pirated games. Like, A, you don't have to deal with the DRM bullshit, and B, oftentimes you can get versions that either compress or remove the things that you don't need. Because, like, if you're playing a game in English, you're not going to need to hear the voice acting and all the dialogue in every other language, most likely. So you can just pick, I just want that. That's all I want. Yelling out, huh? Like, obviously for online-only games, it's a lot more difficult, but it's kind of funny for a lot of single-player games. The best way to play it is with the pirated version that removes a lot of the, like, de novo and shit. I think I remember reading a story about how apparently the NPCs were thinking way too much in Dragon's Dogma 2, and that's one of the reasons it was running so badly. Your NPCs are thinking too goddamn hard about everything they do, which, like, mood, relatable. Officer. Yeah, everybody has anxiety. One thing I am glad for, like, it sucks that Asmongold is in it, but I'm glad that you get to throw him in the ocean. You'd figure at some point devs would have learned the risk of having real-life people cameo in your game. But they keep doing it. Actually, I already grabbed this, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Not even ukulele, before that. Fucking speedrunners had PewDiePie. a fine role model to have in your video game. Did he actually let a cockroach climb up his shadow? But, well, the problem is, Mr. Beast is still very profitable, unfortunately. So, like, this, like, my nephew was saying he wanted Prime. Like, you don't even know what an electrolyte is, homie. I really hope he's not watching that shit. I mean, JonTron got in trouble. I don't think he's really canceled, though, because he's still making videos and getting a lot of viewers on it. He had a backlash for a bit, but I don't think he ever really faced proper consequences. I know that a lot of people are saying, hey, weirdly enough, the guys trying to make their own Lunchables are not good at making Lunchables. I'm sure there are lawsuits ongoing, but yeah, it's still in progress, and he's still making way too much money right now, so... If the punishment for doing a crime is you just pay money, that just means that that's how much it costs to do something. Doesn't mean you get in trouble for it, it just means that's how much it costs to do that. Your Lunchables have dangerous amounts of cadmium? Sounds like it just means we gotta spend another $100,000 paying off that lawsuit and adding more cadmium. A lot of mimics down here. Pinky Forbidden Zone. Yeah, I'm sure it's an adaptation of a quote. But yeah, basically that is unfortunately true. If the punishment for doing something illegal is just you pay money, that just means it becomes the cost of doing that thing, and it's not actually illegal. We had, like, Lunchables, but they weren't really popular where I was. I remember when the pizza ones came out, those were popular for a bit, but that was kind of it. Gonna go heal real quick. Actually, can I... Yeah, I did the ceiling there, just making sure. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past some of these people to come up with ways of producing a hand that isn't theirs and be like, here it is. I didn't check. No, I didn't check this one. Hey, you know what kids need? Food. Kids need, like, actual food. Like, it's fine to have a treat every now and then, but they don't need to be eating pre-processed cheese and pre-processed pizza and switch to Drago's Tunic. Mr. Beast's newest video, giving 100,000 hands to young children. That's a fucked up Gorgon. Another fucked up Gorgon. What is with all the mimics in this scene? Yeah, apparently he did not get his chocolate bar in his lunch league. If that's not enough of a reason. Three-word horror stories for children, no chocolate bar. I don't know if he got one of the moldy ones. I haven't actually seen the VOD, but... Yeah, I think the last time I've ever interacted with like a Lunchables product was the pizzas back when I was a child. Do I have any transformation souls? I do have Devil. Missing candy bar. It's just a prank, bro! It's just a prank, bro! Yeah, adult Lunchables are just charcuterie. If you arrange your meat and cheese artfully on a board and also, you know, use real meat and cheese, then it's just called charcuterie. Damage on this one though. Yeah, probably just use Levitate. I'm like a hard demon, so I can't just recover all my MP. Yeah, it's a lunch gotcha. Could you imagine? I could see somebody actually like successfully doing that. Just like having really eye-catching different types of like foods and candies, and then just like kids will naturally be like, oh shit, that's the really rare one. Oh my god, you got the super bar. You got the SSR summer swimsuit bar. A bunch of communion. I don't know that I would want to eat communion wafers. Well, no, cereal toys, you still get the lunch itself, but I'm talking like just like everything in the lunch is gotcha. Do they already exist? The thing for me, like, I've had communion wafers, and it just feels very, like, very bland and, like, airy. Oh, no, I'm not talking, like, country food sites where you just get a box of random stuff. I'm talking about, like, food that is explicitly marketed with the purpose of being, like, you know, a Lunchable, but it's a random blind Lunchable. I've never actually had, like, church wine. I was too young as a kid, and I didn't really go to church as an adult, so... I always felt a little jealous of the priest just having a little snack, having a little meal. Chow down on all the wafers, have a little sip of wine afterwards, get to finish off the mass feeling nice. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there in the pew as a child. I'm unfed, nothing to drink. And the priest is the one telling me to stand up and sit. Bull. It's bullpucky. Alright, yeah, let's go on. The problem with Bean Boozled is a punish. It's a Batsu game. Bean Boozled is not a. It's not a gotcha. It's a Batsu game. Like, ideally, the lunches would be something you want to eat. It's just like the SSR lunches would be like the really, really good stuff. Like the same excitement when you're going trick or treating as a child and you find a house that gives out full-size candy bars. No, I do have backdash. Sacramento Wines La Salle. $6 a bottle? Hot damn. Let's go buy some unconsecrated wafers and some La Salle. Head down to the LCBO. We got a meal tonight, gamers. The gamers' meal. Yeah, as a kid, I never got, like, proper good lollipops. It was always just the ones that were, like, you know, the ones you buy in a bag of 200 for, like, $1. Just like a bite and it's done, basically. Every now and then you get like Tootsie Roll Pops, and I didn't really like those as a kid. I was not a Tootsie Roll Pop boy. Yeah, like the big ones you have to hold. Like, you have to lick it and it takes your entire... You have to move your entire head to do so. Are you giving out propeller caps and shorts? Because if not... But could you fucking imagine propeller caps just, like, coming back? I remember getting lollipops every now and then like that as a kid, like, not very commonly, but... It's also one of those things that sounds great, like, oh man, I got a huge lollipop now, and then... As it turns out, it's really kind of a pain in the ass to eat all that. I don't wanna go to school. I could not do one of those giant gummy worms. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's... You can't lick the entire thing and eat it as intended as a lollipop because it's gonna get so disgusting. I remember I had a couple of the big jawbreakers. Those were like multi-day projects for me, which, again, in retrospect was very gross, but also I was a child, so I was invincible. Okay, check this out. What if propeller caps, but the propellers were fidget spinners? Huh? 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 That's right, we're gonna make fidget spinners come back. You'll be the coolest kid on the block. It's never too late for fidget spinners. I think they're coming back. We just need the right idea. See, look. Ballora loves my idea. He's laughing. I don't remember if this actually hits from the ground. I don't think it does. It does not. Alright, in that case, switch over to Black Panther. Eight. Or a fully functional time for chili hat, like they have in The Simpsons. That thing does really good damage when his defense goes down. Oh, fidget spinners. Well, that wasn't really worth it at all. Do I have any books yet? I have one book. That's Killer Fish. I don't remember where else haven't we been yet. I think we got Galamoth at some point. Yeah, we gotta go do the Galamoth check. Oh, I could fuck with some chili too. Oh damn, I gotta stop thinking about food. Like, Lunchables don't make me hungry for obvious reasons, but chili? Oh man. I could fuck up a bowl of chili. Can I get a bowl of that chili? Can I get a bowl of that chili? Can I get a bowl of that chili? Making turkey chili tonight? Alright, I'm coming. I mean, at this point, if you brought a BB gun to school, you would be immediately kicked out. That's the thing. Fidget spinners are a bringable toy. BB guns, you can't bring those to schools anymore. Any kind of toy gun, really. A little too much. A little too risky in today's climate. Also knives, yeah, that's another thing you can't really bring to school. Okay, there's a second book. But where's the last book? Probably top floor. Yeah, Spinna. I think that was actually like the last rare character they added to the game in Grand Blue. They don't really add like rare or... I think they might add like an SR character every now and then. For like the seasonal stuff for like Halloweens and whatnot, but yeah, I think that was the last rare character they added to the game was Spinna. I think he got an SSR. Wasn't just SR. Alright, let's go do top floor. It's always funny seeing the distribution of characters in Grand Blue. It's like, okay, this extremely popular character has like 8 different forms, some in multiple elements, and then this character did not even get an SSR. Time to be calling Contra. Were they rare or SR? Oh, they were rares. How about that? Ignore me then. I don't know what I'm talking about. Funny, I was doing the Rise of the Beast event in Grand Blue and I realized how much of Grand Blue is predicated around not actually playing the game, if that makes sense. Alright, Killer Fish. This is Final Guard. Yeah, that's Final Guard. Pretty sure this is Killer Fish. Yeah, Killer Fish, and then the last one I'm pretty sure is Dead Soldier. Oh no, this is a Zombie Officer. So let's see, because I don't think I have Final Guard. I do not. We have Killer Fish, we have Zombie Officer, we just gotta find Final Guard. I was really hoping that was gonna be the Final Guard soul, it would be hilarious. I never got good at doing like those pencil tricks and stuff. The best I could do was wobble my pencil so it looked like it was made out of rubber. I really fucked with my nephew doing that. He's like, wait, how'd you do that? How'd you do that? I was like, oh, it's a rubber pencil. I can turn things into rubber, but only while I'm holding them. Once you pick it up, it turns back into pencil. Made of rubber. How did that happen? Okay, not quite done yet. We gotta do some more checking. Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum. Let's break open the short. Actually, did we do the bonus zone? I don't think we did bonus areas in Clock Tower. Wait, did we? No, you know what we did, because we were able to leap through the teleporter. Yeah, Luffy's a really good free character. A lot of the collab characters, I think they realized the first few collabs were not very good, like the free characters they gave you. So they just kind of made a lot of the newer collabs a lot better. Oh wait, I didn't check the little corner down here. This might be it. Looking for Final Guard. Is it final guard? Yes. And then we have Sculla, so we're in go mode. Cool. Nice. I'm almost kind of tempted to switch back to blocking now. Because the damage numbers up here are pretty dang high. I definitely want to switch to Levitate though. We need as much damage as we can get for Ram. Yeah, the thing is, Granblue has kind of a problem with character inflation now in terms of... Like, some characters are basically, if you have them, you want them in your team just all the time, like all the Primarchs. Because they have the backline, like, they just boost your stats, your weapon skills, which is very powerful at higher levels. So you're at a problem where there's too many good characters and not enough slots on your team. Thankfully, the Rise of the Beast characters are pretty good alternatives for freely available units. Alright, switch souls out. Killer Fish. Final Guard. This is Officer. No. I was gonna say, I wonder if I can actually reflect the meatballs. I've never tried. It does not work. Yeah, Luffy can't be killed for the first 10 turns of the fight, which makes him really good. Any relatively short content he works great for. Not gonna be quite as strong this time because we don't have Arc Demon. Also, we don't have Cleave Salish, so damage output's not going to be as bonkers unless it wants to show up in the room behind Dracula. Or behind Graham, I guess. Just saying. Hint, hint. Piece of shit. Yeah, that's always funny when they have a character that's just, oops, we made them too strong. Big thing is, apparently I missed a really good Earth banner this past summer. Like, all the summer Earth characters are really fucking good. And unfortunately I did not roll there. I wasn't aware that they were doing the free roll, so I didn't play very much. I don't ever plan on spending money on Granblue. I'm very bad at planning out sparks. I just like pressing the button and getting my dopamine. Strat for Vasarag, get him to 1 HP, get the buff, let him do his thing. Vasarag is such a hilarious character in the fighting game. Just like the amount of fear you can impose on somebody, just be like, I'm gonna armor this. This is your problem now. Go ahead, swing at me, see what happens. So I'm probably just gonna be able to armor through it. I know they did buff Grimnir recently, because he kind of fell off a little bit compared to newer characters. I think the general consensus is that he's not bad, but he's still not gonna be like, you know, top tier or anything like that. Basically, I think it mostly boils down to him spinning up to full power faster. Which I'm happy for him. I'm glad for Grimnir. He's a good boy. Look at that a little too long. Oh, Neo Castlevania, I think that would actually be sick. That'd be so cool. It'd kind of work too, because you already have all like the equipment and stuff that you're getting in the Metroidvanias, right? So like it fits perfectly with the Neo, the Team Ninja thing of you just get a billion loot at all times. I think I have Chat Noir. I don't think I really use him that much though. My problem is I've like heavily invested in a couple of characters, so like I use them most of the time. I should probably do a little heal. We got 9 stacks of ramen. Keeps it out a little bit too long. Keep misjudging it. Most of my teams right now were like pretty much the best ones on the tier list as best as I can get there. Yeah, I still don't have Grand Percival in my main account, which feels bad. Because apparently he is still just like bonkers good. Grand Zeta as well is also really good, but I never got her. It's fine. I have my little Primal Pals team. What's her name? Summer Medusa is really solid. I kind of built a team around her. So I have Medusa, I have Summer Medusa, I have Mikhail, Wilness, I think he counts as a primal, and then I have Shiva and Satyr in my backline. So like it's a pretty solid team. We got a good mix of stuff going on, and it actually works really nicely for her buff as well. Does Wilness count as a human? I thought he was primal. I guess I gotta re-mess my team again. Zeta, Wilness, and Shiva. I mean, physically, your team's gonna do a bunch of damage. It's just any kind of sustaining is gonna be difficult. Actually, does Grand Zeta have any kind of like healing options or no? I know Shiva technically has the one heal that you have to get to like level 10 in Rune Maker to get. Oh, they count as a species they're impersonating? Okay, never mind. Then I only get level 4 Primal Pal Summer or whatever it's called. Because Wilness doesn't really heal himself. Shiva only has the one heal and it's only a single time. Yeah, you need to be doing like a really, really, really long fight for Shiva to really pop off. Alright, let's do... Oh, there's Wooden Golem. Chat Noir got 5 reworks, Jesus. That's a lot of reworks. Oh yeah, I guess you could just run your main... I always forget your main character is also an option. I'm so used to just running Mana Diver non-stop. Which, like, you can do some healing if you have, like, the Luo, you know? But it's not really, like, a dedicated healer class. It's just kind of, like, incidental. I need to invest more in Lumberjack, because apparently they become really good once you get Ultimate Mastery. But that's a lot of grinding. I don't really like grinding experience for, like, mastering classes in Grand Blue. It's one of my least favorite things about the game. You have all these classes that become functional once you get into level 30 Mastery, but it requires a ridiculous amount of experience. I mostly just run Mana Diver for every class because I'm lazy and I like running full auto a lot of the time. I'll just run Grand Blue in another window, kind of run that on the side while I do other things. Just jump into, you know, whatever Magna 3 raid I'm currently working on and just get a bunch of passive honors and stuff. Oops. Devil, please. Apparently the strat is you want to do it in Arcarum. Apparently that's like one of the best ways to do it. Or not Arcarum, sorry, Replicard Sandbox. Because the way that you get experience there and how fast the fights can go, apparently that's like one of the best ways to do it outside of specific, you know, you get 9x XP during this event or whatever. Or the campaign exclusive quests. I just wish there was a way to dump experience into the masteries like you can do for the spellbooks and stuff. Right now I just kind of use it as my side project as I do my pro skips. I just put it on whatever class I want to master and just let that happen over time. Still very slow. As it turns out, even just doing like 6 raids times 3 times however many pro skips there are, it's not really that much ultimate mastery experience that you need. Okay. I pressed the right button this time. 11904. The second seed was definitely a lot slower because I had no Black Panther for a while. The other problem is you have to use that class, so it's not like you can just kind of passively do it while you do other stuff. Like, you need to have that class active, and a lot of times my strategies on teams kind of fall apart if I don't have, like, you know, Mana Diver or, like, Kengo or something. Unfortunately, a lot of the meta right now kind of revolves around you have to do a lot of damage quickly, otherwise you're not going to get your guaranteed chests. Kengo's just like a really solid class in general. The biggest problem is just the lockout. With all the charge attacks you're doing, you're constantly getting locked out and you have to wait. I would love for them to have a way of playing the game that doesn't rely on constantly mashing refresh, but unfortunately, I don't see that ever changing. They would have to change like all the network architecture, and I don't think they want to do that. Well, 1904. Not the best seeds, not the worst seeds. We got Black Panther, at least they weren't completely cursed. Yeah, I just wanted to play some Arya. Yeah, honestly, I think that's the big thing, is just get rid of Guild Wars, please. Like, it is actually beyond the pale how much people have to do to compete in the Guild War stuff. And the thing is, it's not skill-based. If you're not familiar with Grand Blue, Guild Wars is kind of like the one pseudo-PvP aspect of the game. But the problem is that you're competing against other guilds not in, like, battles, but just in terms of point totals. And you get points by just doing raids, so the strategy is you just do as many raids as you can humanly do. And the problem is a lot of the higher-end guilds are just humanly able to do more because the people are able to play it more. So if you have a job or something, it's rough. But yeah, I very, very casually mess around with Guild Wars stuff every now and then, but I will never end up doing it. Yeah, there's like quotas and stuff. Like some guilds are like, you have to meet these honor quotas, otherwise you don't do it. Do an all-nighter. Oh, I don't know how you do that. I could not do that much Guild Wars. I would actually, like, I would just drop the game immediately if I was expected to do that in Guild. Yeah, apparently there's like a strat where like you go hard in like the first bit and then you just relax to get to the qualifying round to get your guaranteed gold bar reward or whatever. The nice thing is that hang on, let me pause this for a second. Let me pop open Chrome real quick. The nice thing is that since I never fucking touched Rise of the Beasts up until like this past event, I have a lot of backup gold nuggets. Like, I have a lot of backup gold nuggets. Yeah. It's Halloween, I get it. Actually, is Rise of the Beast still go? Oh, it might have ended. Oh yeah, it ended, damn. I wanted to show off how many I had left over, how many gold nuggets I had. I had something like, I think 250? I think you can still trade in... Yeah, for Rise of the Beast, because I have... Oh no, it's not here, it's just the generic treasure thing, I think. Oh, where is it? Is it power-ups? Here we go. Yeah, so I picked up a good amount of gold nuggets. I got 57 on hand, and then there's another like 200 in the carryover box that I can do next time. So I'll have a good amount of gold bricks to work with. I think the only reason I've ever touched these was for doing Eternals and stuff. Like I didn't make the new player mistake of, ooh, gold brick, I can uncap a weapon. I'm gonna get my Magna 2 up to cap. I'm a very patient man. And I just absorb a lot of materials passively. I have 9 sunlight, so I don't even know what I want to spend these on. Like, what do I do with my sunlight ores, or my sunlight stones? Because, like, I have Bubs, I have, what's his name? Like, I have Bubs, I have maybe 000? I have Belial, I think you need gold bars for Arcarum summons, right? Like, 000 is about the only other thing I think of, maybe Yadima. I think I have a couple of extra backup Yadimas, though. I don't know. Because I've heard this can be useful, the 000 summon, I just don't have any extra copies of it. I guess Lucifer might also be a choice. The problem is, like, I don't think Lucifer is really a great choice. Because I can't reasonably transcend him anyways. And, like, the thing is, there's always going to be a max rank Lucifer available in the friend summons. And you don't generally run double Lucifer as far as I can tell. Because, like, I have a couple of Eternity Sands. I don't think I have a ton of them, though. Where is it? I don't even know where these live. Oh, here we go. I got 9 Eternity Sands so far. I got really lucky with these, actually. I was just kind of passively, like, farming 6 dragons and all that, and I got 1 from 6 dragons, and I got 1 from the Huanglong and Keelan raid. Just over the past week. I wasn't even trying for it. I just got a bunch of those sitting around. But yeah, I got a lot of resources that I'm sitting on. Not in any rush. Anyways, brief Grand Blue interlude. That'll be the stream. I'm not gonna start playing Grand Blue. I'm not gonna make y'all watch me do my dailies. Watch me do my pro skips. Oh man, this is so exciting. Thanks for stopping by though, folks. It's always a good time to play some Aria Rando. Wait, is Sonic and Shadow Generations out already? Jordan is... Oh, maybe it's the demo. I'm gonna raid y'all over to Jordan playing some, maybe Sonic and Shadow Generations? I'm kinda curious. Is the game out? And thanks for stopping by. I'll be back on Thursday, again. Internet, schedule, act of gods permitting. Will not stop it, we don't know. Oh, I hate how Twitch does this. I hate how whenever you have a Twitch raid going, and it's like, oh, you have rewards available on the channel, though. That's for the 24th? Oh, weird. Maybe it's the demo. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Anyways, take it easy, gamers.